LPBO. Was Chris Marek forced to resign by Amy Roloff? Not in the real estate business anymore? The TLC program with the longest runtime is Little People, Big World. LPBO was founded in 2006 and nearly operated for 20 years. Every member of the family has experienced distinctly distinct stages in their lives. Amy Roloff has been one of them. Despite being the show's leads, Sarah and Matt parted ways and moved on after a few years. That's when Amy found Chris Marek. They went from being friends to dating after a few years, and they eventually got married. Fans are aware of him as a successful real estate agent in addition to being Amy's spouse. However, there are reports that Chris may have given up on his career. Did Amy Roloff force him to do that then? Hey guys, it's Olivia. Hope you are well. Please do subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Amy and Chris have the most genuine love story on LPBW. As was previously said, 3 years after they first became friends, their love gradually blossomed and they were married. Fans adore their spirit of adventure. Amy frequently posts photos of herself in the kitchen with her spouse or of them cooking together. Chris Marek loves riding bikes as well. Amy has been sharing a lot of photos of her and her husband's bike ride lately. They have questioned Chris's employment after observing the couple spend so much time together in their free time. They speculate that he may have resigned to spend more time with his wife. Chris is a real estate agent, according to the information on LPBO and the internet. Keller Williams Real Estate is owned by him. According to SurpriseSports.com, Chris Marek is worth $1 million. He is therefore in a good financial situation. However, there's still no proof that he quit his position. Furthermore, he is not very active on social media, so it is impossible to learn anything about his job until Chris shares it. Fans are happy to see the duo succeeding and attempting new things though. Fans of LPBW have enjoyed seeing Chris and Amy's chemistry on the program and on social media for the past 3 years. They have been extremely transparent about leading an active and daring life. Frequently, the pair uses the former's bike for road trips. On one such instance, Amy posted on social media about becoming lost and stuck close to Nevada in the middle of nowhere. It occurred following a failure or a dead battery on their bike. Amy then posted a tale on social media. She appealed to those who were watching their story for assistance. They were soon found by a friendly man named Rob, who gave them a lift to the store and back when they needed a new battery. Amy then gave thanks to the Lord for allowing her to carry on with her journey. Amy and Chris have been showered with love and gratitude. Fans are swooning over them because of their fervent outlook on life. Regarding the latter, its current state has not yet been confirmed. Watch TV season and spoilers for additional updates about LPBW. TLC continues to highlight the relationships between Amy Roloff and Chris Marek and Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler. Big world, little people, even though they don't hang out all the time. At the same moment, Chris and Karen entered the scene. In addition, season 25 of the show makes it clear that they have more in common with Roloff Farms than viewers may believe. Little People, Big World included Amy and Matt Roloff's divorce, which had a variety of repercussions on each of them. Amy never thought she would go on a date again and never desired for her marriage to end in divorce. Thankfully, she attracted Chris Marek's attention at the appropriate time. She relaxed with him after a few dates, and now she's willing to try love once more. The early years of Matt and Karen Chandler are different since Karen oversaw Roloff Farms during the pumpkin season. Matt had known her for years prior to their relationship. Amy gave an explanation for why she was so notoriously against Karen in her biography, Little Me. It hit me when Amy said that Matt and Karen had offensive text messages and films shared during their marriage. Amy observed that Matt appeared to be involved in more than just a business relationship with our farm manager who had worked with us for a number of years. Around that time, I discovered emails, pictures, and other materials sent between coworkers who were still married to other people but which weren't supposed to be seen. I was devastated beyond belief. Given the extreme animosity that existed between Amy Roloff and Karen Chandler throughout the early years of Karen and Matt Roloff's relationship, fans of Little People, Big World probably didn't believe Karen and Chris Marek would have anything in common. However, they do. Chris is willing to help out at the farm in the fall when pumpkins are in season, but Karen used to work at Roloff Farm. In the 5th episode of season 25, he expressed his willingness to assist with the agricultural excursions. I quite enjoyed the wagon journeys I took last year, and I would gladly undertake them once more. Chris added to the cameras, depending on how the tours are set up, I would be happy to help Matt if he needs it, Matt told Amy, adding that Ken and Chris both like the property of the Roloff farm, which has great value for Amy and Matt. Less conflict with the farm is something Chris and Karen also aspire for. Though they could otherwise differ substantially, their love of the country and their desire to avoid strife are the same. Although Karen Chandler is no longer employed there, what led her to leave Roloff Farms in the first place? Although she never provided a detailed explanation, dating Matt Roloff and being a part of the Small People, Large World group were definitely contributing causes to Karen's departure. Given that Karen had previously declared she had no intention of relocating into Amy Roloff's former farmhouse, it's plausible that she was seeking some distance from the farm during their early dating years. She does, however, reach out during pumpkin season. It seems that visitors to Roloff Farms may run into Chris Marek more frequently than Karen. After the incident at Roloff Farms, there have been speculations that Karen Chandler plans to move permanently to Arizona by 2023. Notably, Little People Big World actors Zach and Tori Roloff didn't want Karen Chandler to meet their new child, Josiah. Little People Big World's recently published Season 25 features conflict inside the Roloff family. Matt and his partner Karen, Zach, and Tori have already experienced relationship issues, and the new teaser implies that these issues will continue in the upcoming season. Zach and Tori are also going after this season. Zach and Tori, who have said that their family no longer finds joy on the farm, have grown apart from the Roloff family. Little People, Large World. Zach also noted that, based on their and Tori's plans, Josiah will not be meeting Karen. Zach remarks on how shocked he is that Karen and his father still think they did nothing wrong. For her part, Tori notes that Karen claims she's waiting for an olive branch, which they don't plan to provide on one of the best reality TV shows. Tori joined in on the father-son dispute after Karen stepped in. Over time, the bond between Tori and Karen weakened, despite the fact that they were once quite close. It seems sense that Tori and Zach are avoiding contact with someone they no longer trust and are not excited for her to meet their new child. Karen's manipulation of Matt has drawn criticism on multiple occasions. It's also possible that she is utilizing Matt for financial gain. Over-intruding herself into family get-togethers, Karen has started doing this more and more regularly. What Karen has done to diffuse the situation is unknown. Even though Matt and Karen insist that everything about Zach and Tori has been unpleasant, instead of apologizing, Karen and Matt have ignored their involvement in the argument and neglected to address the significant issues. The dispute hasn't occurred. He was made better by Matt on Little People, Big World, and it was stunning because Matt's present desire to put his own interests and financial situation first was to intentionally attack Zach and his twin brother Jeremy. The property will not be ruled by either twin, though fans still hope for the Roloff family to reunite. The chances of it happening are dwindling. I'm hopeful the latest season will address a couple issues. Zach and Tori Roloff have confirmed the family's departure from Little People, Big World. The Roloff family is the focus of a TLC reality show that follows them as they navigate a variety of life's dramas, from terrifying medical tragedies to arguments over who controls the family. After being off the air for over a year, the 25th season of Little People Big World has premiered. In the interim between the two seasons, a lot happened. Zach's need for emergency shunt surgery, a story piece that has been filmed for the television series, was an especially alarming development. In a startling announcement on their most recent podcast episode, Zach and Tori are leaving Little People, Big Globe. Even though Tori pointed out that TLC hasn't officially announced their status as cast members for Little People, Big World Season 26, the chapter on that time in our lives is closed, she and her husband still wanted to make it clear that they are done. For several reasons, we made it quite clear that we are done with that chapter. Zach agreed to her terms. Zach went on, maybe making reference to the current season of Little People, Big World, 25. When he indicated the previous cycle had been hard, he listed some of the hard things, such as the land deal and other family disputes. When Tori openly said that she no longer believes in Little People, Big World to safeguard our own health, our own families, and our own relationships, it made the couple's filming experience much more challenging. Even after giving proper thanks to all the amazing things the Tiny People Big World has given them, Zach and Tori are still willing to part. Zach said it's time to just say no to taking part in the reality TV program and to walk away. Zach is prepared to take that step because he has never before found himself in a difficult financial situation. Although they would like to look into other possibilities, they are not completely ruling out the idea of staying in the entertainment industry and making appearances on other reality TV shows. Even though Zach and Tori had previously indicated that they were ready to part ways with Small People and enter the large world, this news is startling. Their departure will undoubtedly have an impact on the future of the TLC series, but many of the other cast members are likely to continue, giving the show's producers plenty dramatic story elements for a complete season. Even Tori said something along these lines. Having said that, it will be interesting to see how the dynamics of the small world, large world system change in the future without Zach and Tori. Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribe to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you, bye guys.